look at the first law of thermodynamics. Okay, from secondary school, this first law of thermodynamics, you know what it is. Okay, in a layman understanding, they simply say that the first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but can be converted from one form to another. Okay, that is just the simple or the simplest way you can express this first law of thermodynamics. Okay, but looking at the thermodynamic parameters and variables, how can we define thermodynamics that it is going to relate it to what? To the heat, to the work done, and the internal energy. Okay, the first law of thermodynamics is saying that the heat change accompanying a thermodynamic activity or process is equal to the sum of the internal energy, the change in internal energy, and the work done by that system. Okay, now why am I putting plus or minus? Okay, what this thing means is that the work done can be negative, while the work done can also be what? Positive. Okay, so for a negative work done, we say that the work is done on the system by the surrounding. But for a positive work done, we say that work is done by the system on the surrounding. So these parameters are simply heat energy, the internal energy, and the what? And the work done by that system. Okay, so the internal energy and the heat energy describes the energy, the internal energy, and also the energy outside the system. But the work done is the work done in bringing that energy into the system or bringing it out of the system. So this is what we call the first law of thermodynamics. So the plus or minus sign tells us that the work can be a positive work or a negative work. Okay,